So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. That'll be a throw.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Here's Makaleli. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Thuram. Platini. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end... Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bora. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney, and the shot! So we're still where we started right now. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's just misjudged that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso. And it's Maldini. Bora. Now Gattuso. And it's Rooney. Stood up well to him there. Gattuso. Looking for options for movement. And here's Pedri. Looking to play him in. Fired deep towards the back post. Eto. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. And it's Pedri. Threads one in. Big chance! Gattuso.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Thuram. Back into the middle. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there. Makaleli. Bora. 30 minutes gone. Eto. And here's Eto. Oh, well played, well played. Rooney. It's Pedri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Gattuso. He's on it, can he get away? Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that could set him on his way. And it's... He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf. Ferdinand. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 9, camisa 14, camisa 13, camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 10, camisa 29, Ronaldinho, camisa 7, Neymar. Substituição.
And the second half gets underway.
Flamengo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Played out to the right. Messi closing in on goal. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Flamengo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o. Foot in. It's run loose here.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that was vital. That's a throw.
Substituição em andamento.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Nice-looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Flamengo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Takes the shot! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! Flamengo are level! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Owen is onto this. Neymar gets into some space. Could move up a gear here. And it's Guti. Lobbed in behind. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. And the counter is on. It's played through for him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Del Piero getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good alertness. And it's Del Piero. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he shoots! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That is ended up in no man's land. And the number on the board is 3. Here's a man adored by men. So that's it. It is all over. Flamengo perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It was a very good game.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chips it through. He has found the way through. In by Rooney. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That could spell trouble. Kaká. He is starved of space and time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, it's Seedorf. Strong running down that left flank. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Rooney, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Rooney. Fired deep. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and width can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a measured ball. Bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Shevchenko. Tele. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's picked it up out wide. Hullet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Platini. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stood up well to him there. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's Vieira. Kaka. Distributed tidily. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nesta cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Kaka. That's a good ball out wide. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And the counter is on. And it's been played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vieira. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 20, camisa 7, Neymar, camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17, camisa 13, camisa 9, substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Out of play for a goal kick. Bora. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Flamengo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Seedorf. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Cleared away. Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Wriggles his way through. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Platini. And it's from Mario. And still we await the first breakthrough. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Flamengo have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ibrahimovic. Bora. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Guti. Header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Showing good feet. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bora. Out towards the flank.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Iniesta. Flamengo still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Messi tries to play it through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. And that was nowhere near his best.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Iniesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Iniesta has got himself a free kick. Kaká. Flamengo moments now away from seeing this one out. There's the shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.